Okay, and welcome to another edition of Old Boy 40k TV. Just before my opponent gets here, I'll do a quick intro to the army of the Black Templars today. It's going to be Black Templars v Orks, 1,500 points, and here's the Black Templars. As you can see, we have a Crusader squad, 2 neophytes, Power Fist, Emperor's Champion. We have a 20-man Crusader squad, actually a 19-man Crusader squad with a chaplain, 19-man Crusader squad with a chaplain, Melter Gun Power Fist, Melter Gun Power Fist. Standardised Dread, straight 105 points. He has a close combat weapon and an assault cannon. I know it's a multi-metal one there, but it is actually an assault cannon. We have a standard Pred twin las auto cannon, Typhoon, and that is it. That's my Black Tide, ready to meet the Green Tide of the Orks, Armageddon, Hellsreach Mark II, more to come. Okay, here we are back. We have now deployed. The mission is Hammer and Anvil. Sorry, that's the deployment type. The mission is Big Guns Never Tire. So we have one here, we have one here, and the one is where, Mr. B?
Well, that's right.
It's there. So as you can see, it's down there. So, 1,500 points. Templars have no reserves. The Orks have a Dakar jet somewhere, which I can't seem to find. Down there. But now we're gonna... You've already seen the Templars army. Let's see what the Orks have got. What do you got, Daryl?
Battle wagon, 20 shooter boys inside, 14 looters, a big mech with a custom force field in there as well. Looter wagon with a boom gun, war boss on a bike, 3 more bikers, knob bikers. 14 Gretchen with a run herd on the back, Death Dread, 12 slugger boys inside a truck there as well, and the jet which is heading away.
Down there, I'll just remember, but that's not good. So if you look at the war boss as well, it looks spectacular. So that's that. So the Orks won the initiative, so they get to go first. Black Templars are going to attempt to steal. Let's have a roll, see if the Black Templars can steal initiative. They do not, it's a 3. So Orks will go first. We'll come back after the end of the first turn. More to come. Okay, welcome back. End of Ork turn 1. I'll quickly go through what's happened here. The battle wagon pushed up from that tower to there. The shooter boys fired everything into this squad, killed 1. The battle wagon then fired its 4 big shooters, killed another 1. The war boss and his crew then fired their Dakar guns, killed 2. So they have the chaplains, they auto-zealed 5 inches. They've now moved up. Boom gun fired, oh no, the boom gun killed 2 as well, didn't he? In total, lost 5 neophytes, as you can see there. The truck pushed up with the Death Dread. The Gretchen stayed behind. The looters couldn't really fire with the night fighting rules. They couldn't really say much, couldn't really fire much. And that's where we are. So the Black Templars have zealed up. They're about to take their first turn. More to come. We'll come back at the end of the Black Templars turn 1. Okay, here we are at the end of turn 1, believe it or not. The Templars had a pretty decent turn. The unit that was shot and zealed at the middle managed to charge the war boss and his biker knob squad and wipe them out. The Dreadnought needed a 7 for his charge, rolled a 7, got 5 hits, or 3 hits on the battle wagon, 3 penetrations, and exploded it, killing 9. Was it 9?
9.
Killing 9 of the boys in the process. The looted wagon lost 2 hull points and cannot fire this turn because it only fires snapshots. The truck was wrecked, so the boys got out. And that's it, that's the end of turn 1. More to come. See you at the top of turn 2. Okay, end of turn 2 for the Orks. So what's happened is the unit that was here that wiped out the bosses, the chaplain's unit, got charged on 4. Well, it got shot to death first by the jet that came on, by the looted wagon, by the shooter boys and slugger boys, by the Death Dread. They all shot into this unit, then charged it. Still left is the chaplain and the power fist guy in the middle there. More to come. End of Black Templars turn 2. Okay, end of Black Templars turn 2. The Predator took out the looter wagon. It's good shooting. The Templars moved up and then ran because they couldn't really do much else. The 2 land speeders took out 5 of the looters. That unit ran up there. He was frozen, so he couldn't do anything. The combat took place. There was only 1 Marine left, 1 Templar left. The power fist guy. He went down to the just the number of attacks. The Reclusi Ork called another challenge on the big mech and slaughtered him in combat. So it's now just the Reclusi Ork versus I think the correct term's a shitload of Orks. And that's the end of turn 2. See you back at the end of Orks turn 3. Okay, end of Orks turn 3. What happened here? Dakar jet flew over here, shot and killed the flyer.
Yeah.
Wrecked it. Death Dread moved over here and ran. Nothing much else happened. The looters shot everything at him and basically glanced him. Penned him, but just stunned him, so you can only fire snapshots. The combat over here happened. Reclusiok killed 2, there's no one left for challenge now, and he's down to 1 wound. So let's see how it turns out in Black Templars turn 3. More to come. Okay, that was the end of Black Templars turn 3. What happened was the combat over here was finally resolved. Chaplain is now dead. Went down, rolled a 1, failed his artificer armor save. They pushed up. This unit here pushed up, ran an inch. The unit over there fired everything. The Dakar jet missed everything. Flyer was snapshots anyway, so I thought I'd fire at the Dakar jet. Missed everything. Tank fired everything at the Jeff Dread that was there and missed everything. But the Dreadnought pushed up, fired its autocannon, hit with 2 shots, rolled a 6 for a round, and then got an explosion. So the Death Dread got blown up. Orks turn 4 coming up. More to come. Okay, end of turn 4. Orks turn 4. Here we are, let's see what's happened. The looters fired at the Pred, took off a hull point. The Dakar jet went into hover mode because he really wanted to take out that flyer, and he did. How we stand now, it is currently Orks have Slither Warlord, and are they holding that point there?
Not quite, but you know.
So yeah, so they have 4 points. Currently, this tank's holding this point, Predator, and they have Slither Warlord and First Blood.
5 points.
So it's 5-4 as it stands. Going into Black Templars turn 4, more to come. Okay, here we are at the end of Black Templar turn 4. The Templars finally took out the jet in combat because it went into hover mode. Dreadnought pushed up, shot that unit, took 3 of them out. No, it didn't. It took 3 of that unit out, as well as shooting from the tank, forced that unit to break and retreat. The Templars pushed up here, forcing shot at that unit, took out 3 of 4, forcing that unit to retreat. And we are now set for the end game. Going to turn 5. So far, it is still 5-4 to the Templars. We'll see how we end up. More to come. Okay, here we are. End of Black Templar turn 5.
That was a good turn for that one.
The Templars pushed up there. They took out the Dakar jet last time. This unit are led by the second Reclusiar, pushed up and killed the last remaining boy. The autocannon and the last cannon was just in range, managed to take out 3 of the slugger boys, was it?
Yeah.
They broke again, they were already broken, they were already running, but now they had to take another test. They failed, rolled an 8, they fell off the board. The Dreadnought moved around the ruin, shot into the looters that moved down from there, killed 5. Is it 4 or 5? 5. 4. They failed their morale. They fell back 8 inches, so they're also still falling back. This is the end of turn 5, so we're going to roll now to see if the game ends. It goes on a 3, 4, 5 or 6. Game goes on to turn 6. More to come. Okay, end of Orks, turn 6. They regrouped, moved to 3 inches and snapshot. 4 of them were able to hit the dread. Needed 5s to glance, rolled 1, 5. Glanced, last full point's gone, the dreadnought goes down, but he's done well. Now going to Black Templars turn 6, so more to come, see you soon. Okay, here we are in the Black Templars turn 6. This unit here, they just basically moved from, they were on there before, they weren't really, they were underneath, but we just couldn't be asked to put them under, so they were just moved out to support this unit. He's holding that point there. Dreadnought's gone now, it's wrecked. That's that, so we're going to roll now to see if it goes to turn 7, so 4, 5 or 6 it goes to turn 7, a 1, 2 or 3, this game ends.
Game ends.
Game over. So it is a 3 points plus Slay the Warlord and First Blood, and you're holding that point plus Slay the Warlord, so it's 8 points to 4. Good game. Cheers, Daryl.
Yep.
Victory for the Templars. It was an awesome game. It was mental in the midfield over there at the start.
Quite close until the very end, like.
So there we go. A great game. The Black Tide worked today. The Orks played well. Daryl plays the Orks super aggressive, which you've got to love the way of playing them. Templars were able to beat them back. I didn't think the Boomgun did much today. What was your favourite unit?
Mine would be the Jet.
Yeah.
Were excellent when it was up. And
Yep.
The Looters, again, the Looters continued to perform every
They were
game.
good.
So them two.
For me, it was me Chaplain. Did superb. He held up 2 units almost single-handedly for 3 turns with the challenges, and me Dreadnought. Dreadnought first turn took out a battle wagon, and then took out a Death Dread, and then took out half a Looter squad before he went down. So he was worth his points today. All in all, great game. Cheers, Daryl. See you next time on No Boy 40k TV. More to come.